tip of your finger right off. So if the projector's the turtle, I sort of carefully distracted it a little bit with one hand, and then I very gently picked it up by the tail with the other hand, and I started over toward the rail fence, thinking I'd lift it up and gently set it down on the other side of the fence and go about my business. So suddenly, from behind me, a horn blared out, and a very angry woman in a very large Hummer shouted out to me, "Put that reptile down, or I'll call the Humane Society on my cell phone." So, I'm trying to save the thing's life. Well, in the meantime, I was holding the turtle out away from me like this, and so it wouldn't take a chunk out of the side of my leg, and it began to swivel around and open its big white mouth and hiss at me. And I don't think it's a great idea to pick them up by their tail anyway, but I didn't really know what else to do. Sometimes you can get it by the back of the shell, but I've tried that before, and if they're past a certain size, they're too heavy. And also they can turn that head of theirs around almost at a 180-degree angle. So I didn't want to get bit. So I said, "Gladly, madam, I will gladly put the turtle down." And I set the turtle down the other side of the rail fence, very gently, and started back toward the car. And as I did, there more horn honking and general laughter, and I looked behind me, and the turtle was coming right along behind me to get back on the nice road worm again. So my wife, the junior high science teacher, tells me that turtles sometimes like to come up to a warm road in the spring or summer, and if they can find a little loose gravel alongside the road, they'll scratch it up and lay their eggs there. And this was kind of a horrifying thought to me, because I didn't want the little hatchling turtles to get run over in the road. So I picked the turtle up by the tail again, and I took it way off the other side of the road to a little wet, marshy area, and I put it down there, and I hope it's there doing its turtle thing this afternoon. I don't know what I bet on it. That turtle was determined to get back on the road. So got back in the loser cruiser.